Malcolm, everyone has been talking about your defense lately, what you came up with your offensive game today. Can you talk about how difficult it is to switch between the two and, the kind of game that you had today?
I didn't get the question, I'm sorry.
Well, talk about your game today. I mean, you had both ends of the floor. It was probably the most complete game of the year.
Yeah, we knew with Green, he's a high-talent player. It's not only me, it's my teammates. We knew he was going to come off a lot of picks, so I had to depend on my bigs to extend and also hedge on ball picks. And I was just trying to take care of him when he tried to come at me one-on-one. And I was just trying to eliminate like his shots. I knew he was going to put up shots up, but I was just trying to lower his percentage. And as far as offense, I was just taking what they was giving me. If they was on me, I was just trying to pump fake and try to get in the middle. And then if they laid off me, I was just going to shoot the jumper, and I was just letting it come to me.
Malcolm, obviously 11 a.m. was a little bit early. How much of it you guys were just kind of coming out in a bit of a fog at the beginning?
Yeah, I kind of felt it in the warm-ups. It was a little sluggish, but I felt once we really got it going, I felt that we was really getting it going. And not only on the offensive end, but our defense started to pick up too, because they came out scoring really easy.
Tyler, kind of take us through the first 4 or 5 minutes of the game when it kind of got out of hand that quickly. What was going through your mind and kind of everyone?
We want to try to get under control. It's an early game. We just didn't have energy, to start it off with. And, as the game went on, we got stops and, got buckets. We really struggled on the offensive side in the beginning. We couldn't, get any buckets. But once we had some energy, we was rolling.
During that slide early, you guys, I think 8 turnovers for the game. It didn't seem to be that. It seemed to be rush shots. It seemed to be hustle. Not getting the loose balls and all that kind of stuff. Talk about, just playing smarter and more patiently, and also hustling a little bit more as the game went.
Yeah, that has to do with energy also, and they out rebounded us, especially on the offensive end. I think they had like 10 offensive rebounds.
Yeah.
For second chance points or getting fouled or going to the free throw line. So just boxing out and having energy and scrapping for the ball.
This is just for any of you guys. Whose leadership in particular have you guys looked to, or do you think has really had a positive effect on this team? And Coach Allen was saying that that's something that he didn't really see last year, but particularly in that during that rough start.
It was from everybody starting 5, really. Everybody who was out there on the floor, we trying to set the tone and leave an example.
For any of you guys, talk about the loss of Josh Smith today and only playing 6 minutes the last game. What it's like to get these 2 wins without him.
It's a big thing, it shows how good we are, with, Josh out. He's our most dominant player, matchup-wise. But it kind of helped us. They were trying to switch a lot of stuff. So, let me go to the floor a little bit and have a lot of pick and pop, and we're able to, just be smaller out there and, and more athletic.
Zeke, when you guys were struggling offensively at the beginning of the game, what do you do as a point guard to try to change things?
Well, just stay patient. We have a really good offensive team, so I know it'll come. And just continue to attack like Coach tells me to. He wants me to stay in attack mode and make smart decisions while I'm doing so. And really, things will start falling for us, and we start getting big stops. So that's a really good team, but we worked our hardest and came back.
Zeke, as the point guard, knowing that on any given night it's going to be either Tyler or Malcolm or Reeves or Josh, so many different kind of options. How does that change your role when a guy like Reeves only has 4 points tonight after 24 the previous game? Your scoring was down a little bit after the previous game. How do you manage all those personalities?
Really, I think we're becoming really mentally tough. And things like this don't go our way. We just all come out and fight for each other. We're out there hustling for each other, giving it all we got. And when one person goes down or isn't having all that great of a game, we still, lift them up, and someone else has to step up like we've been doing. We have different players stepping up every game. Jeremy's been playing really good consistently lately, so we've been doing really well.
What for each of you guys? What time did you have to get up this morning for this game? And were you hating it like right out of bed? Were you man? I don't want to get up right now.
And I remember Coach knocking on my door at 8 o'clock. For 750?
Coach Howell?
No, assistant coaches. I don't think Coach Allen go around doing that. But some assistant coaches did. I didn't like it too well.
What time did you guys get up?
Same time, we don't have the same wake up.
Tyler, talk a little bit about the advantages of the smaller lineup, both offensively and defensively.
Advantages is, being able to push the ball, especially when we get stops. It hurt us, sometimes on the offensive rebound or defensive rebound for us. But when we focus on it and we can be able to get stops and get the rebounds, we're able to push it. We got really Reeves can play really a guard position. He's able to run a break, make smart decisions. So he really got kind of like 5 guards out there.
And then defensively?
Just defensively, they're bigger than us. They have a big, long lineup. And then with the rebounds, they hurt us rebounding. But we did a better job in the second half.
When you matched up against Trotter and against Powell, you seemed to defend pretty well.
Yeah, well, Powell, he's not really like a post player. He's more versatile, so it's a little bit easier.
Malcolm, do you think this team has a switch? Do you guys all of a sudden say, okay, now we're going to start playing good, or now we're going to start playing well?
I don't know. Obviously, it looks like it, but I mean, I guess like once someone set the tone, I guess I don't know who said it. You could definitely feel it in the game, so I don't know. It could be.
How come earlier in the season you guys would get into holes and try to climb back out and couldn't get out? Now you've been able to do that. What's been the difference, as the season's gone on?
I think the growth. I think just the more games we get, the more experience we have, and I think just from learning from past experience, we know how to come back from those kind of situations and maintain our lead or the momentum and stuff like that.
This is for any of you guys. What did you guys do differently at the end of this game to close out Stanford that you didn't do against Cal and let him back in?
Defense. Although I know there's a short period of time towards the end that when we was playing good defense, they was getting a lot of rebounds and second opportunities. So other than that, I feel that our defense was lowering their percentage and contesting everything, and that was helping us a lot towards the stretch.
For any of you, again, you guys have won 4 in a row, 10 of 12. How do you feel about the way you guys are playing?
I think we've been playing well. Every game, we're looking a little bit better. Our confidence is growing. And we're just seeing, what we're capable of. People stepping up. Stove did a good job today. Jeremy's been playing well. And that's what we needed from the guys who are coming off the bench.
You guys feel different about what this team is capable of now versus, say, a couple of weeks ago, and you won 4 in a row. I mean, is this team capable of playing, deep into March? Is this the kind of team?
I don't think we feel any different. We've known since the beginning, since we all knew that we were going to play with each other, how good we can be. It's just, us coming together and playing together, as a team, which we're doing a good job lately.
Any other questions for the group? Before I let them go, any one-on-one breakouts?